As NIO stock keeps on performing, we're seeing some great news released about the company's recent partnership that we just have to talk about. Not only have we seen things about NIO, but there are also some more great fundamental macro news from the Federal Reserve that have all contributed to the crazy gains we are seeing. So guys, let's get right into it, so make sure to stick around all the way so you don't miss anything. Firstly, looking at the NIO stock chart, I talked about it the last time about how it was so important for us to break those 45 or so dollar levels, because now we really don't have that much resistance until we reach the mid 50s in share price. Of course, we can never tell exactly how the future for NIO will be, but purely from a technical standpoint, things are looking great for the stock again. But then again, I am sure every one of you who managed to hold out back when we were at around $31 can probably withstand anything when it comes to the stock at this point. But now let's move on to the fundamental news, and there are a bunch of reasons why things are looking up for NIO. Firstly, their battery swap station construction is moving ahead at a rapid pace. It is such an important part of NIO's business operations, and it goes beyond NIO, since these kinds of stations could end up servicing a lot of different electric vehicle brands in the future. We have seen NIO working with the state and various companies to build out this infrastructure and just establish themselves as a first mover in this industry. And now another great partnership deal just has been announced. Shanghai listed Beijing Electronic Zone High-Tech Group announced that they have entered into a partnership with NIO to bring their second generation battery swap station into its digital new media innovation industrial park in Beijing. They still have a lot of in-depth discussions about brand building, product innovation and green living to do, according to their company, and this was only announced by the real estate company themselves and not NIO yet, as they haven't provided any further information about it. Regardless, it is great news just released today, and I'm sure it should boost sentiment about NIO in the coming days and weeks. But aside from this, there is a massive catalyst just around the corner, guys, and every small update about it is just so exciting for NIO investors. Almost 2 months ago, NIO announced that they would be expanding to Europe and starting with Norway, but now they have also announced that they will be going into the German market by 2022. Germany is recognized as one of the most important and valuable countries in Europe, since they are such car enthusiasts over there, and since everyone looks up to Germany and the automakers really. So when this was announced earlier this week, that also caused NIO's rally, most likely. At the same time, a report was released suggesting that the battery as a service market will represent a massive opportunity in Europe and not only in China. NIO is obviously a big part of this market, and when the stock market sees the potential for increased revenue, that can also make companies like NIO just skyrocket in valuation. And speaking of battery, NIO also just announced their very first second generation battery swap location in the highway service area. Again guys, I want to emphasize that at this rate, NIO has to build their battery swap station in order to reach the 500 they have projected for 2021. NIO would need an average of one new station every 0.8 days. And this kind of growth is just ridiculous at this early stage in the electric vehicle industry. There really aren't that many competitors right now that have progressed even close to the same pace and the same amount that NIO has, and once this initial infrastructure has been built and established, it will be very difficult for anyone else to come in and try to get into the battery market in the same way NIO has. There is also an insane amount of government support in China going towards not only the electric vehicle industry, with for example them extending new energy vehicle exemptions just recently, but also more specifically support for NIO. Just some day ago we saw the province of Anhui, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, offer support in a provincial document after capital city Hefei, where NIO China is headquartered right now. We have no idea exactly what the support will look like, but Hefei did finance NIO when they were on the brink of bankruptcy in late 2019, and now that the company is obviously providing a lot of value to the state with over 1,000 employees, you bet that they will be supporting NIO as much as they can. So at this point, I don't think there is any way they will actually let NIO fail and instead do anything in their power to support their growth and dominance of the Chinese electric vehicle market and even globally. And yeah guys, we saw them announce this in their public comments from provinces 2021 to 2023 energy saving and environmental protection industry development plan, again specifically mentioning NIO. Now guys, with this said, what do we have to see for NIO to continue going up in the stock price, and what prices do I see us ending up at by the end of this year? Aside from all the constant updates we are getting, especially with the expansion news, delivery reports, and of course earnings reports being so important, we also need to see a macroeconomic trend that just supports growth stocks like NIO. Even though NIO is a Chinese company, it still seems to respond a lot and just correlate a lot with Nasdaq going up and down right now, and with the inflation worries and expectations from Federal Reserve policies. For example, the Fed coming out just recently and saying that inflation is indeed expected to be transitory, that there is nothing to worry about, and that interest rate hikes won't be happening until 2023. That just caused the Nasdaq index to react positively, which in turn affected growth stocks like Tesla and of course NIO, causing them to also go up a lot. If we see this trend continue with the 10-year yield, for example, not just jumping up again like it did a couple of months ago, I see NIO having an amazing coming 6 months, with us seeing new all-time highs and possibly going up to 70 and even above in share price. But guys, we have to keep in mind that in the end, NIO's operations and their actual sales and deliveries will speak for themselves. So if you are bullish on NIO as a company, even these month-to-month movements should not matter too much. Personally, I can see myself holding NIO to 2025 and beyond, so if you feel like someone that has an easy time panic selling, then it might be better to not just check the NIO price a lot and just relax a bit. But anyways, this is not financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor, so please make sure to do your own research and to come to your own conclusions when investing your hard-earned money in the stock market. So guys, with that I will conclude today's video. If you're new here, by the way, my name is Sam and welcome to the channel. Here I talk about various different interesting growth stocks as always, and just investments that I find interesting. Anyways, if you liked this particular video, then please press that like button. It is the absolute best way you can support me, support the channel, helps the video reach out to more people, and it's really just great. Also, if you watched all the way to this point and if you enjoy this content, of course, then why not subscribe to the channel and join our community? Guys, as always, I want to thank you for watching the video. I want to wish you a good day and best of luck in the stock market out there, and I will see you in the next video.